Welcome to Music Talks, episode 49. We got 49 episodes. 49 episodes. Trying to do something here. Any musicians out there looking at this, if you know the secret to runs, please let me know. Music Talks episode 49. We had the NAMM 2026 show. And NAMM has been going on for many years. Many years. I've been an observer of NAMM. I've seen great pianists, great musicians doing their thing. And sometimes when you see people playing on that level, you're wondering, will I ever be somewhere near, somewhere in that range of sitting down? I like that. You know, will you ever be somewhere where you're actually considered good? And keep this in mind, those guys, when you see the Justin Schultz, the Corey Henrys, the Mike Barills, and countless of other names there, those guys have been playing, and we're not talking about playing like I'm playing around. We're talking about if you watch Justin Schultz's career, I think he was featured on a show of America's Got Talent, A Family's Got Talent, but they get started really young. They get started really young. I'm trying to turn this phone on here. Maybe I accidentally turned it off. But they get started really young. They get started really young. Corey Henry got started at 3-4 years old, playing the piano, and playing the drums, and involved in church culture. Justin Schultz, same age. You know, his father is I think his father's a guitarist, plays the guitar, his sister plays the drums, so they have a very musical family. So where do you fit in with wanting to learn how to play this thing called the piano? I like that as a blues scale. I like those. I like those. Where do you fit in when it comes to playing this musical instrument called the piano? Let me get this phone on a charge. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So back to what I was saying. Where do you fit in? And I think we're gonna title this musical episode is music comparison. Music comparison is the thief of joy. The thief of joy. I wish I knew how to play that song by Joy. Joy, joy down in my soul. Let me see. So anyway, we gotta look that song up. Anyway, musical comparison is the thief of joy. So where do you fit in? Where do you fit in? And when I say musical comparison, when you look at all of those other players, am I comparing myself to them? The question is, am I comparing myself to them? And the answer is no. I can't even begin to touch their level. So if I continue to look at them and want to play them and want to idolize them, then that's the thief of my joy right there. That's the thief of my joy. That's the thief of my learning. And as like one of my great musical friends told me, he said, man, you're a talented guy. You're a talented guy. He said, don't worry about playing like anybody else. Play you. So you've got to figure out where you exactly fit in on the musical spectrum. You wanna ask yourself the question, why do you want to play? Why do you want to learn this musical instrument or any one of these instruments in the room that I have? And you know, you guys have heard my story. 2019, classical entertainment. 2018, I purchased this somewhere in September of 2018 or May. I think it was one of those times, and I had decided 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 8 years ago. And I'm nowhere where I think I should be. I'm nowhere where I think I should be. And keep this in mind, in a regular world, you know, when you have somebody like us that we want to learn how to play the piano, we got a lot going on. We got regular work. I'm not a paid musician, and it's kind of like taking one of them and saying, hey, learn to do what I know how to do in my sleep. Because I've been doing it for years. You know, and then there's some guys in this industry, quite frankly, that I can't even touch, talking about my day job. There's some guys I'm looking at, I'm like, wow, I wish I could. But it's not going to take me long to get there under the right training. So if you listen to what I said, I said a couple things. Under the right training, under the right people, you'll get there. You'll get there. So when you sit down and you really want to learn the piano, why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Do you want to learn it for the church? Do you want to learn it to be like somebody? Or do you want to just learn the piano for the sheer joy of learning the piano. Do you want to? I got lost here. I got lost here. Help me out. See, and guys, just like that proved right there, all of this takes work. All of this. Help me out. And this is just my ears taking me to different places. This is just my ears taking me to different places. Realize that it's going to take you a moment to get there. Also realize that it's going to take you time. It's going to take time. You know, a lot of times we want to get to a place in our music career or in our journey a lot quicker than we should be there. We want to get there. We want it now. We want the fast chords now. We want to play like the Corey Henrys or the Justin Schultz or the Jesus Molinas right now. And that's the thief of why you're even sitting down and playing. You know, it's going to take time. If you realize that it's going to take time and you actually pull out the joy of actually reading, the joy of actually progressing, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. I would say, I think they said somewhere around year 10, one guy woke up and realized, he said, I woke up somewhere around the 10th year and I realized that I was kind of good. I was kind of good. And that just comes from sitting down. First thing you got to do is sit down at this piano. Sit down, do your scales, do your born. Sit down, do your scales, do all, as people have coined me to say, do all of the boring stuff. And while you're doing that stuff, have fun while doing it. Have fun while doing it. I was going over a piece. Realize that it's going to take time. And the beauty of this music taking time is you're gonna go so many It's going to take time, and it's going to take you just wanting to explore your instrument. Explore your instrument. It's going to take you doing a lot of listening. And my question is, what are we in a rush for? What are we in a rush for? There's a lot of times where it's just you exploring your instrument. When you sit down, you're saying, okay, what else new can I learn from this? What else new can I learn from this? It's going to take you pouring in. Hit on to it. You see something right there? So it's almost like how did you put that in there? How did you throw that in? How did you throw that in there? Where we at? It's almost like I'm getting joyful playing that. And if I can get the timing right. It's almost if I can get the timing right. But it's just you sitting down, doing what I just did, doing your experimenting. And all this, and keep this in mind, all this is stuff that I've learned through the years. I have played enough. So if I can hit that right there. All that took time. It's a work in progress, folks. It literally is a work in progress. And I'm not really comparing myself to those guys, the Mike B. Reals, the Justin Schultz. I can't, because it's gonna rob me of joy. Seriously, it literally is going to rob me of joy. So the only thing that I can do is, man, I keep playing. I keep playing. I'm 40, I'll be 48 this November, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. And I really started to crank out these SOSs, let's call them that, as a way to inspire people. You know, this is my getaway. This is my what do you call that? Now I can remember it. That's a little bit of it's a little bit of that not Barry Man, but Dancing in the Moonlight. It's kind of like you got to find out just like, man, just like a lot of stuff that I like playing. What was that came out with another song? So we were going with the kind of so if I get that, I gotta get the timer right. And keep this in mind when I do new songs. When I do new songs, it's just for the joy of wanting to listen to other artists. Remember what key you're playing in. So we can kind of go with the, I thought we were going with the B major, so take it to the A over with the G. Good thing I wrote that down. G flat. So as you guys can see, I'm still exploring different music. I'm still finding my joy in just learning. I'm still finding my joy in just learning. Again, music comparison is the thief of joy. Take this when you listen to this, take this away. When you sit down here, you know, do this for you. You know, I believe in the Bible, and some of the stories, or if not all of them, they tell us about life's lessons. And before they had this thing called the before they had this thing called the piano. Let me see if I can get you some strings. You could just hear David in the field. The joy of playing, guys. The joy of playing. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody but myself. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody but myself. I'm not trying to play for anybody but myself and for the air and the wind that may be listening. And when I play some Jude Coffey, a great player. I forgot how to do it. I thought it was to magnify your name. I need to pull that sheet music out when I find it. But again, guys, music comparison is a thief of joy. Music comparison is a thief of joy. And I think we're gonna title NAMM up in this title, but enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Surround yourself. I know there's a lot of egos in music. I know there's a lot of egos in music, and I just don't have one. I'm just a man that enjoys music. I'm not a piano player. I'm not a pianist. I can tell you everything I'm not. I can tell you everything, like Joe has a song, all that I am, all that I want to be. I'm just a dude out here that enjoys playing music, and I'm trying to share that joy with you guys. Yeah, that's why I do it. That's why I do it. In my little room by myself, surrounded by music. I'm like a kid in the candy shop here. So keep this in mind, guys. Sit down, like, subscribe, share. Um, One of my goals for this channel is for it to get larger and larger because I want to start. I think a podcast would be great. Talking to some of my music inspirations. Um, Shipping one of these boards out to somebody so I can get another one. Hey, talk about the ego, and I'll even autograph the board like Sly Stone did his Fender Rhodes, so I can get a new musical arranger. Yeah, I'm gonna autograph this. Check out another post about me being famous inside my own head, and that's all that counts. Guys, peace, love, happiness, and you guys keep playing.